I have here my friend's Harley 883, and I have my 48. And today I am swapping the controls on it. He has mid controls right here, and I have forward controls. So he wants my forward controls, I want the mids, and I'm gonna do a swap on them. And so I've been looking over this thing right here. He has short shots on. Sorry, I'm eating a little lollipop. So he has short shots on, and I noticed in here that I'll need to at least remove the bottom pipe. And what I'm gonna do is, you see this right here? I don't have to remove this. I have the same thing on my side. I just have to remove the rod and the brake lever right here, right? So I remove this whole assembly. I pull it out, but to get to the bolts down here, I have to remove this bottom pipe. And then I used a longer rod, which will extend over here, and it'll give him forward controls. And so this side is the hardest. This side over here is the easiest. So I'm gonna do that last. And I'll show you my side over here. You see the long rod right here. I'm just gonna replace that long rod. I'm gonna give him my whole forward control. He needs this thing right here too. He needs this kind of foot stand right here. I'll give him that. And then I swap over his mids, and I have it down here. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys right here. When you first start, you gotta remove these caps in these holes right here. I didn't see them, I thought I had to drill through them. They look flush black, and so you have to remove those caps, and then it looks like that, and then you can put in the controls. So just be aware of that. And so it looks like I might have to remove, I don't know. I wanna see if I can leave on my pipe still, but it is worrying me that it's very close right here. Can the controls like fit right into there? So I don't know, I gotta see. Maybe these pipes are made for only forward controls. So I gotta see about that. And yeah, that's what I'm doing today. I am replacing the controls on both of these bikes. And I'll show you the finished result at the end. I'm not gonna show the whole process, it's gonna take too long. So I'll just jump to the finished result if I have it done. See you in a bit.
2 hours later.
So I think the easy thing about my swap here is that I am doing a direct swap with the 883 over here. And so you'll see like in other videos where they buy a kit and all that, you have to like assemble it and do all this stuff where you gotta unscrew all this stuff, you gotta take off the clip rings and everything. And what I do is I'm just taking off the whole piece and I just transfer it over. So it's a lot easier. That's what I noticed, because it is a direct swap. See, then I just take this and just put on mine and I'm done. And I just put that on his and it's done. So I feel like this one is a little bit easier than those other ones.
6.5 hours later.
And it's finished. Here we go, final result. Got the mid controls on my 48 over here. Came together very nicely, very easily on the left side there. And then have the forward controls on my friend's bike here that he wanted. Forward controls in there. This one came over here. Came together easily. So yeah, I said I was gonna tell you the issues that I had. So over here, I thought I would have to take off my friend's both exhaust here, you know. He has the Bandanas short shots. And luckily, I only had to take off the bottom one here. I took this whole one off. I unbolted the screws down here, and I just took this whole exhaust off. And you have to do that. I had to do that to get to his mid controls right down here to pull that out. And then you'll see right here, remember when I said at the beginning, there are these little plugs in there. So I put the plugs back into the holes here to cover them up. But yeah, remember to remove those. And after taking that off, let's see, did I have any other issues? No, because look, I didn't even have to mess with this assembly. So if you buy a whole kit, you have to like replace this whole assembly, I feel like. And what I did was, all I did was just push in this rod right here, you know. And it was easy. I just took off my whole controls right here and just pushed in the rod and screwed those in, and it was done. That's all you have to do for the controls over there. But like I said, the hard part was to remove the pipe, and I only had to remove the bottom. And then you got to look out for this right here. You see this little this thing right here that holds the rod in? There is a little circlip on the bottom. There's a little clip, and it's so my friend lost his clip. I think it fell out because it's on so loose and it doesn't tighten that well. So I feel like we both have to buy some little circlips. I have to research it and get ones that are just tight on there, because I can lift this. Look, I can lift this up at any time. Let's say if you down the bike or something, this just drops out. This rod is gonna be loose. And so he didn't have any circlip on this when or like clip or whatever it's called. He didn't have it on there when I took this off. So it must have fallen out at some point. But it's staying on for him this whole time as he's been riding. I guess it's just like, you know, I bet it's just jumping up and down like that and it's not coming out. But I would secure that. And then on the left side here, see, I had to take off the original pegs right here, right? So those will be exposed. And then I put my controls on there. I just got to clip that in, pop that in, and it's done. It was very easy on this left side. Let me go to my pipes here and talk about it. Like, once again, like I said, this left side is easier on my bike. See, it's just the shifter right here, popped it in, screwed it in, put on his pegs down here. See, his pegs are different. It looks like that. And I wish I had these pegs, but I guess you need these for the forward because it's more rounded. You can place your feet better. But I wanted to keep these pegs, but I didn't want to do that to him because this would be weird for him to put forwards on. And then for this right here, see, I just popped on the peg here, put on the shifter, and then I used his screws on the other side to mount these in. You got to tighten these in and get that in there, otherwise the hole will be exposed. And then over here on the exhaust side, I was very surprised. I had a difficult time with these stock exhausts. I had to take the whole exhaust off. So I'm going to give you a tip right here. If you want to take this exhaust off, I was messing around with this for a long time. I thought I only had to take these bolts off down here. No, all the way back here. You got to unbolt these, and this whole bar comes out. The whole bottom bar comes out, and then it gives you room to take off this whole exhaust. Otherwise, it will not come out. And so unbolt that. It's like 4 bolts down here and then 2 right here. Just pull that bar out. Once you unbolt it, the bar just falls down. And then this exhaust is loose. Unbolt the exhaust and just pull it out. And I had to do the whole thing. I had to take off this whole exhaust. So it was a lot harder. You see, my other friends only had to take off the bottom exhaust. And so once I got that off, it was easy peasy. Same thing right here. Here's my little retainer thing for that, the bolt. And then I just pulled this whole bar out and unbolted this for the forward controls. And you see, I just put this on. This is his whole assembly. I just popped it on, screwed it in, and then I'm good on that. And then I popped the exhaust back on. And so this side took forever. It took a long time. And, you know, but now that I know how to take off this exhaust, it will be easier when I put on my new exhaust. But, yeah, some people would say, like, I should have did this when I got my new exhaust and just did the whole thing at once. Probably would be easy. But now I know how to take off this exhaust, and it'll be easier. But, yeah, to take off the exhaust, I also had to take off the heat shield here. So I had to unclip those. So it took a while. You had to unclip all those and take off the heat shield, take off the exhaust. And then I'll give you another tip over here. When you're taking off the exhaust, you have to remove the O2 sensors, right? So don't go in here to the O2 sensor, that part right there. I would trace it back to this line right here, and there's a clip right here. Here it is. You unclip this. It's easier. Do not do on that side, because that requires a wrench and all that. You just unclip that and it's good. And then you do the same thing with the O2 sensors on the other one. The clip is in here. You got to take this out. You unclip it, and then the whole wire is loose. And it's a lot easier than using a wrench to unbolt the O2 sensor on the pipe, because that's going to be a hassle. It's looking good. I put it on. I adjusted it. You know, foot placement feels good. So what I'll do now is I'm going to take out my bike. I'll ride it around. All right, people, I'm out here with my mid controls on. I'm gonna test this thing out today on my group ride with my friends. We are all meeting up. Well, not all of us. We've got a few of us meeting up. We're gonna head out, ride around, and I'll show you how it looks like with my mid controls on this 48. I can tell you it feels a lot better already. It feels like my 883 when I was riding it. I love this mid-control stance that I have. It feels good. We're gonna hit the freeway right now. The main reason why I want mid controls on my bike, I'm gonna tell you guys the main reason here is maneuvering, so I can avoid accidents. My reaction time is so much quicker with mid controls on there for me to reach the brakes and everything, and for me to control, like I'll clamp my legs together like that and I have full control. So I noticed that with the forward controls, it was my reaction time was less, and I felt a little bit more unstable. It's more, you know, you're just cruising with those forwards. But reaction time is so important when you're trying to avoid those idiots swerving into you, swerving lane to lane. So yeah, that is the main reason. It is, yeah, small. So yeah, here you go. This is how it looks like with mid controls on. Very relaxed stance. All right, let's see. Oh man, it's like really shaking. Oh, these are forwards. You got forward controls on these. It's a beast. Hot as hell.
It looks like somebody who drove this the other day was just here.
All these bikes here. Parking lot's a little bit smaller than I thought. That was gonna be a little bit bigger, but there's probably bigger space around the other side. Looking good.
I always dance. You can what? Wash my hands. Tus manos? I'll be right back. I'm gonna wash my hands.
got Ram showed up.
Here.
It looked really cool. You did a good job.
What do you think? What do you think of that one?
Good, man.
Pretty good.
I like it.
Oh, this it reminds me of that one. Damn, what's it called? I feel like I've had something like that before. Nice, fits good, fits good. Ooh, turn around. Oh shit. Looking sweet. Yeah. Woo.
I think we might need another one, huh?
Another one. This is a lot, dude. Look at these freaking tomahawk steaks.
Do you want me to put this right here?
Oh yeah, sure. Sounds good.
Can I get you guys anything else?
Oh, I'm good.
I like the yeah. That one instead? And the chill. Should I just pull it off?
Oh yeah. Oh, it came right off the bone, right there.
I got
Look at
something
that.
for you.
Feed
Look at
that bone to that dog right there.
To the dog. Oh yeah, this little dog right here.
Oh, guys, gravy. Grab
Dude.
gravy.
Oh, gravy. Gravy.
Alright.
This craziness, dude.
I'm in.
Oh, you're gonna pour
If you don't
gravy.
really need it.
Hey, what sauce is this?
It should be Bernaise, right? Bernaise. No, it's more like a cheese sauce.
All right, boys, get one. Oh shit! Here you go. Cheers. Cheers. Oh yeah, yeah. Get a big piece. You got it. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Oh yeah. Oh, well, why thank you. Neat little plate here. I want you guys to see how juicy this piece of tomahawk steak is. I love asparagus. I love potatoes. I love everything.
I mean, it's covered because I have that equity shield. Oh, yeah. So, I mean, just the fact like it's a hassle.
Where is it at? Oh, in here.
Oh, it's
Go for a ride. Oh, this is it. This is the billiards.
There's only one left, so I'm gonna put my helmet on.
Here it is. Let's get it. Let's go play some pool. You can put on. Let's see how the hoodie looks like. Actually.
Here, Jen.
gracias.
Put it on.
Oh, it fits.
Oh, nice. Yeah, nicely fitted. You had to like show the front. You lost right away.
I'll be right. What the?
What the? Seriously? I think the third time, yeah, like you're out. Game over. It's the same shit. What's going on? And then he's gonna scratch again.
Just a glitch.
It's a glitch. Oh, so close. It's still open table. Are you serious?
What the fuck?
Are you serious? This game is gonna be forever.
6.5 hours later.
All right, we met up with this couple here. They're playing pool with us, and we're betting high stakes. We are we're betting high stakes right here. High stakes.
Okay, what had
Oh, your turn. Go for solids.
You guys haven't made it? You guys haven't made it? Oh, wait, they won.
we haven't made a
I thought you guys
damn
haven't
thing,
made
boy.
it.
We haven't made a damn thing.
or go for the brown one. You can do it. You can do it. You gotta believe. Oh, almost. Get out the way. Can't go on the angle. Hit hard.
Just hit it hard. Ooh, I can't.
Hell yeah, you did so much.
Right there, all right. He's doing that back corner pocket. Oh! Woo! Nice, dude. Good game.